What's going on, guys? Kevin here from SportsBox Breaks, coming at you live Thursday night, December 27th, 2018. I am cracking open 2018 Bowman Draft Jumbo Baseball. This is the Choose Team case break number 8. Don't be confused, guys. We had a lot of different variations of this stuff. This one is the 8-box regular draft jumbo, and it's break number 8. Who has who in the break? The Arizona Diamondbacks going off to Chris G. The Atlanta Braves going to Joseph P. The Baltimore Orioles going to Joseph P. The Boston Red Sox going to Robert P. The Chicago Cubs, Robert P. Chicago White Sox going to Dave C. The Cincinnati Reds going to Dave C. Cleveland Indians going to Chris G. Colorado Rockies going to George X. The Detroit Tigers going to Chris L. And guys, just to let you know, so actually in this break, the Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays, someone had snagged them up on eBay, and we refunded them back because they didn't want to wait until tonight to see the break go off. So it's going to be interesting to see if anything big comes up for the Tigers or the Rays. So the Tigers now belong to Chris L. Thank you for the pickup on that one, Chris. Houston Astros going off to Travis S. Kansas City Royals going to Joseph P. the third. Los Angeles Angels going to Dave C. The Los Angeles Dodgers going to Nina A. The Miami Marlins going to Chris G. The Milwaukee Brewers going to Robert P. Minnesota Twins going to Greg Z. New York Mets going to Armando M. The New York Yankees going to Robert P. The Oakland A's going to Chris G. The Philadelphia Phils going to Doug F. The Pittsburgh Pirates going to Chris G. San Diego Padres going to Chris G. San Francisco Giants going to Drew T. The Seattle Mariners going to Richard J. The St. Louis Cardinals going to Jeremy T. Tampa Bay Rays, that's the second team I said that was refunded back, now belongs to Mary L. So Tampa Bay Rays from Mary. The Texas Rangers going to Chris G. Toronto Blue Jays, Jeremy T. And the Washington Nationals going to Chris G. Guys, thank you very much for getting this one filled up. Trav, you are welcome, sir. I see your message there about that discount. Yeah, least we can do, guys, offering up that a Christmas discount for 15%. All right, guys, for those that are new with us, I'm going to say this as I'm cracking open the case. There's 3,072 cards in this stuff, and you get every card. And that's the same of all of our breaks, not just this one. So every card, every time. So if I pass something off, to keep the flow of this stuff going, we try to get through it as quickly as possible, showing enough detail that we can. All the color, all the autos, obviously, we show detail on that stuff, but otherwise we just have to go through at somewhat of a quicker pace. But please understand, you're going to get every card, guys. So if I pass something off and you're like, oh, I wanted to see that, let me know in the chat. I'll certainly show it to you. But to keep it going at a quicker pace, we really just showcase the color and the auto cards in this stuff. All right, here we go. Good luck, good luck. Let's start at the top right here. Jason was commenting, of all the cases of draft we've done so far, no superfractors. So tonight's 2 cases represent all of it. We got no more Bowman draft after this. So tonight's our chance for the superfractor, and if not, we did not pull one. So let's see if we can make it happen tonight. It'll be 9 cases of the regular draft, and I think, what did we do? 4 cases of the super. All right, 1/3. Also, guys, a couple days away from the end of the month, all of our regulars know about the loyalty program, so depending on where your spending was for the month, you might qualify for a big discount that'll stick with you for the entire month of January. So something to look at in your SBB account when you log in. It'll give you information right at the top of your account page, how far away you might be from the loyalty discount for next month. And that loyalty discount applies to everything, even brand new pre-release stuff and all that. All right, one box of 8 unpacked. Let's start at the far right here, guys. Okay, one sec. Let me get this guy dialed in on the camera focus, and then we'll get at it. All right, looking pretty good. We could adjust as we go. All right, here we go, guys. I got my list of 2018 first-round draft guys off to the side here as well, so that we know, so that I know anyway, who's potentially looking good as far as a big hit. All right, first numbered card, we got a Grant Witherspoon to 402, Tampa Bay. Internet just died. Got to watch on mobile for the second in a row, Greg. Greg, fingers crossed that my internet stays solid. Remember a couple weeks ago I was having all those internet issues here in Vegas? I bought a brand new cable modem, so, you know, the actual device that connects to the ISP. Thought it solved the problem, but then the problem kept coming back intermittently after that. So here we go. Nick with the facsimile auto, White Sox. So fingers crossed that we don't run into that BS. So the paper stuff, guys, I know our regulars know this, but the paper really just has color in it. So if you kind of fan them to the side right there, you can get a glimpse of the side profile and see if there's any color. What do we got? Johnson for Miami to 402. These right here, we'll see a bunch of these as we keep going. Recommended viewing, if they're numbered lower than 50, we'll run them through random.org to determine ownership. If they've got no numbering on them, they go off the front face of the card. So White Sox with Nick Madrigal as the left side there. So the White Sox are going to be the owner on that one. Looking for that paper color, nothing yet in the papers. Here comes a blue. What do we got? Logan Gilbert. Logan Gilbert, Seattle. That's going to Richard J. What do we got for you, Richard? Blue to 150, 52 of 150. Got a franchise futures for Detroit. All right. Let's keep rocking. First stack down. So what do we got? 24 stacks in total, right? 3 times 8. So one stack down, 23 to go, guys. All right, here's some purple in the papers. What do we got? Mason Denenberg, Washington Nats going off to Chris. That's the 250. Also, guys, if you're watching this on Facebook Live, here comes our first auto, guys. I'm going to shut up for a sec here while we look at it. Recommended viewing with Tampa Bay on the left. And here is the Angels. Los Angeles Angels belong to who? Los Angeles Angels going off to Dave C. And the Angels, we are looking for this guy as the first rounder. He is a first rounder. What do we got for you? There you go, man. Jordan Adams. Little first round pick auto action for you there. Jordan Adams for the Angels. A first auto coming on out. Let's look for that paper. You know what's got really awesome, guys? The fact that we've had some of these breaks sold out going into the night, so we don't have to sit there and wait for them to fill. Really expedites the night, which is awesome. Our first Sterling right here. What do we got? Boston Red Sox. We are looking for those elusive superfractors tonight, ladies and gents. Let's see if we can do it. What do we got? Sparkle of Connor Scott right there from Miami. Joe Gray Brewers on the left there, recommended viewing. And then a Jackson Cower on the left there, Kansas City recommended viewing. All right. So guys, if you didn't hear me before, we listed 3 new things on the website, all baseball earlier today. We listed another case of Pantheon, another case of Prime Cuts, and a case of 2016 Finest. Paper to $4.99, O'Neill Cruz, Pittsburgh. And here comes our next one, guys. Jonathan India coming our way for the Reds. Another first rounder. Reds belong to who? Dave C. Dave, there you go, buddy. Jonathan India auto for the Reds. All right. All right, so we got, how about this one? Nice Sterling of Alec Bohm, and it's atomic. And to 150, Travis is giving the big boom on the Jonathan India. Excellent, excellent. So the Reds going off to Dave C. So Alec Bohm right behind it, 17 of 150. Sterling atomic. Pretty cool. Well, guys. Okay. Here's something interesting. You're going to see something interesting in just a minute because I can see the back of it right now. I can see the back of it right now. Okay, we got a paper Nate Pearson for Toronto here to 150. And guys, what were those two teams I said we had to refund back the guy that didn't have patience from eBay? The Tigers and Tampa Bay, right? Well, congratulations, you have just received a recommended viewing dual autograph, Casey Mize, Brady Singer. So Detroit is one of the two. That's Chris L. And Kansas City is going to be Joseph. So this one's going to have to go to the randomizer. But Detroit is in the mix, and that's gold. That's gold to 50. Recommended viewing dual auto to 50. Casey Mize, Brady Singer. So Detroit, Kansas City. I'm going to put this guy in a little penny sleeve as we speak, because that is a boom right there, ladies and gents. So this one is going to have to go into the randomizer to determine who gets it, because we got Detroit up against Kansas City on this one. Booyah. Booyah. Well, good luck, fellas. We'll put that guy off to the side for the moment. That's a hot card right there, ladies and gents. Hot card. Nice recommended viewing duel. And Detroit is in the mix. The refund spot. All right. Let's keep moving here. Singer facsimile right there. All right, one box down, and a pretty nice box that was. All right, give me a moment here, guys. After every box, pretty much I'm going to have to offload cards to make space on my break table, so bear with me while I do that. How about that one, Travis? Pretty nice stuff, right? Did Jay pull any duels? I don't know if we've pulled any duels across any of this stuff yet, and it's gold, no less. I don't know that Jason pulled any dual autos across his Bowman drafts. Guys, don't forget, if you're watching, depending on where you're watching from, subscribe to our YouTube channel primarily is what we try to get most of our activity on. So do subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is, of course, free. Let's go right here, guys. 8 boxes. Here comes box number deuce. Haven't seen one. Dual auto. Nice. Nice. Ending with a bang on the Bowman drafts, right? Here we go. Box number 2. So if you're watching, I was starting to say this earlier, and then I pulled a hit a second later, but if you're watching this on Facebook Live or on Breakers.tv, those are two platforms we stream to, but we don't actively monitor, usually, I should say. Not always, but we don't actively monitor the chat window on those two platforms, because Facebook isn't a live chat, it's just a comment system. And Breakers.tv is just tough to keep active on screen, so we monitor the live chat while we're in the middle of the break on YouTube and on Twitch. So jump over to one of those platforms if you do want to get active in the live chat. Recommended viewing dual gold. Love it. All right, there's 2 of them. Guys, numbers in the top right here are active numbers as far as what we're trying to fill up for the rest of the session here this evening. We have 1 spot left in Absolute Basketball. That is the 10-box break number 4. In addition to that, we got a bunch of stuff up there. I'll color-code it to make it easy to look at. You can see Bowman Draft Jumbo. They're filled. So this one's going off now. The other one's coming up next. After that, we have some Optic Football. We've got Bowman's Best back on the lineup, and numbers are moving on the Bowman's Best. We just activated that stuff last night. We're already down to 13 spots in one of them. So if it fills, I'll break it tonight. All right, let's go in the middle stack. Let's work through the middle stack first. All right, nothing color-wise in the paper. What do we got? Colorado Rockies to 402 in the chromes. Here comes a recommended viewing. Kansas City on the left there. Keep it moving, boys. Keeping it moving. Here comes a Sparkle San Diego. San Diego. Franchise Futures San Diego. So I pretty much have all the stuff that broke last Friday. We had 5 breaks go off last Friday from here in Vegas. And then, of course, the holiday hit, which kind of puts a stop on things for a little bit. Jeremiah Jackson, Angels paper to $4.99. But I've got all the stuff that broke last Friday sorted, bagged, tagged, and ready to go. Okay, guys, Detroit. Who did I mention was that team that was the refund spot? Oh, yeah, it was Detroit. Parker Meadows coming up here, going off to Chris. Parker Meadows auto for Detroit. Congratulations, sir. So that stuff will probably be going out if I have any time after this session tonight. I got to work them into packages, and then I actually have to get the Stamps.com shipping on everything. So tomorrow or Saturday, depending on how the time frame works out. So you'll see tracking numbers from Vegas hit your inbox, and that's going to be the 5 breaks that went off prior to tonight. All right, stack number 2. Here's a Sterling of Nick Madrigal, Bowman Sterling. Probably not, Trav, probably not. We had a couple of heated emails back and forth with this particular buyer. No offense to anybody on the eBay buying side, but there's a lot of folks on eBay that just don't quite understand that this stuff does take, it's the 8th break. He bought into it like, I don't know, 4 days prior. Here's a purple of Adrian Morjan, the 250 purple San Diego. So he bought in 5 days prior. The case was filled up, but our session wasn't happening until tonight, and just didn't want to wait. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Refunded him back, parted ways, and somebody snagged up those teams literally within an hour of putting them back on the site for sale. Trevor Stefan, New York to 250 purple paper. Franchise futures right here for the Orioles. And here comes our next hit, guys. It is going to be Washington Nationals coming up. Washington Nationals, Tim Cate. Washington. And that is a refractor auto to $4.99. $4.90 of $4.99. Going off to Chris G. I just like to be a slight bit of a jerk and rub it in a little bit when those refunds take place, and mention repeatedly that the spot was purchased and refunded when they start getting hits, especially hit after hit. Travis Swaggerty, Pittsburgh, with a little facsimile auto. Okay, 3rd stack. Papers, looking for the color, nothing on the color. Devin Mann, a 402 for the Dodgers. franchise futures right there, Kansas City. Would you believe I do not have coffee made tonight? I know. Shocking as it is, guys. I have coffee made when I'm only doing one break. So tonight we've got 2 of these sold out going into the session, and I did not make coffee. I don't know what's come over me. Got a facsimile auto right here from the Mets. All right, let's keep rolling. I agree with you, man. I think it's funny as well. All right, we got something. I see a card facing us backwards. Here it comes. Okay, recommended viewing, and here it is, guys. Ryan Rollison, Colorado Rockies, and this is a first rounder here as well. Colorado Rockies going to George X. Here you go, man. Nice blue ink auto going on there. Big blue felt tip, it looks like. Ryan Rollison, first round draft pick auto for you for the Rockies. Congratulations, sir. Nice hit. I know. I got to make some. Maybe in between this break and the next one, man. But then I won't have time for it to brew up and actually grab any, so that's the problem. I used to have a Keurig, but I actually lost my taste for Keurig coffee. I don't think it's very good. So I actually have a regular coffee maker, and then one of our fantastic breakers, Mr. Tom L., sent a little gift in this season, and sent a gift here to Vegas, a brand new coffee maker. I have yet to set it up, Tom. If you're out there watching, I've been too darn busy. So as soon as I get that guy set up, you're going to know how that coffee is. It's sitting off to the side, still in the box here. Appreciate it very much again, sir. All right, let's keep moving. Keeping it moving. Offloading some cards to the side here, guys. Yeah, I used to love the Keurigs. I thought they were very, for the convenience, they're great. But then, I don't know. Once you start using them for a while, they start losing their flavor. They get gummed up. No matter how good you clean them, they just don't seem to clean properly. All right, here we go. Yeah, that was super nice of Tom. Thank you again, Tom. Empty box right there, guys. What do you say, guys? Superfractor tonight? We are looking for it. We're looking for that Superfractor. Have not pulled any out of all the cases so far. Yep, I'm the same way, Trev. I prefer regular good old drip coffee. And get the good old Pike Place. Sometimes Pete's coffee is pretty good too. You got pieces of the wrapper, but not the darn thing opening up. How about it? So I don't know if you ever buy Starbucks coffee in the store, like the bagged coffee. I do. I buy the Pike Place, usually at like Sam's Club. I'll get it, right? And so they have the little like peel-off stars, and you can load them into the app and actually get like reward points for the stars. Oftentimes, people are a little shady and peel the stars off these bags. Well, it seems like Starbucks changed up their whole system now and require you to submit a receipt into them. So that's actually kind of good, because nothing worse than buying coffee and getting ripped off where you don't have your stars, right? Okay, Brent Rooker to 250 purple for the Twins. Got a franchise futures for the Orioles. Keeping going. Casey Mize, Detroit Facsimile Auto. The gold Kona. I don't think I have. Good stuff. I do like a medium roast. It's medium or dark roast. The flavor is just really good. That strikes me as being something that would be more of the dark roast side. Is that kind of what it is? Recommended viewing with Madrigal on the left there, White Sox. See something of color coming up here. What do we got? 402 for the Indians. Nick Sandlin. Franchise futures for the D-backs. All right. Got hooked on it in Hawaii. They sell it here stateside. Is it a regular something you can find in a store, or is it more of a special order? You know, I've never been to Hawaii, which is kind of funny because I once lived in California too, which is just a hop over there. Okay, we got green paper for New York here to 99. But even here in Vegas, there's a lot of folks that are here and live here from Hawaii. We got the Angels love coming at us again. Dave, what do we got on the Angels? Jeremiah Jackson coming your way, Dave. Jeremiah Jackson, auto for the Angels. Yeah, there's a lot of folks that move here from Hawaii. Oh, don't mind me, fellas. Just dropping cards. Cost of living reasons, Vegas is actually rather affordable as far as big city living goes in comparison to places like Hawaii, obviously in comparison to places like Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco. So you see a lot of folks from California and Hawaii that live here. Travis Swaggerty, Pittsburgh, Sterling. I'll have to check it out, Trav. I'll look that up. I'm always looking for something new on the coffee stuff. Ooh, here comes gold, guys. All right, gold is a-coming. All right. And here it is, guys. San Francisco, speaking of California. 13 of 50 gold for San Francisco, and that belongs to Drew T. Picking up a Blake Rivera. 13 of 50 gold. Who are we looking for on San Francisco? I'm looking at the first round list right here. Joey Bart's the first round. Blake Rivera right here, 13 of 50 gold. Nice. Nice. So that's two golds. We pulled the dual auto, which was a gold, and now the San Francisco picking up a gold. Let's see if we got some reds hiding up in here. Diamondbacks to 499 paper. And here comes our next one, guys, right away. We're picking something up here for Texas. Chris G getting it, Texas, with Owen White. Auto for Texas. Congrats to you, sir. Recommended viewing, Colorado Rockies on the left. We got another gold coming up in here. It's going to be gold paper, it appears. I think. So, it's a gold strike here, boys. Let's see what it's going to be. All right, here we go. How about Shed Long? Shed Long, gold paper to 57 of 50 for the Reds, Dave C. Dave C with another one for them Reds. Very nice, man. Very nice. Franchise futures for the Mets. And I think we got a boom alert coming up next, boys. I see the next hit. It's facing me this way, and I can see the name on it before it comes into the camera's focus. We got a boom alert right here. I need some graphics, guys. I really need to spend some time and set up some fun graphics like Jason has. This is going off to Dave C. And it's got some color as well, Dave. Very nice. Blue to 150 for the White Sox. He's the guy you're chasing. 84 of 150. Nick Madrigal. Very nice, man. Boom. If I had a boom graphic like Jason does, I would be showing it on screen right now. Booyah, man. White Sox. Bonus auto? Actually, you know what? You're probably right. Is that right? Bonus auto? Excellent. Nice hit there, Dave. Congratulations, buddy. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. Chrome, 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 chrome. Rodriguez facsimile auto. All right, guys, give me just a moment. But I don't have the graphics. You know what? You're so fancy with your graphics over there in Pennsylvania. So fancy. Jay, did you see this one? Check this bad boy out. And remember the 2 spots that we refunded back on eBay? One of them was Detroit. So this is sitting off to the side here in a sleeve to go into the randomizer at the end. Booyah. Booyah. So yeah, that refund on eBay might not have been a good move. But that's the karma, right? That's the karma. All right, guys, one sec here. Offloading some cards to the side. And we'll get into the next box in just a minute here. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff on that. Take a picture to send off. I know. Travis and I were discussing it here. That I kept commenting with a little bit of a snide remark about the whole thing. All right, here we go. I don't want to be too salty, but a little bit of salt is all right. Empty box. What are you talking about? You didn't say anything. Just call you Mortons. Oh, God. Remember a few months ago, I know, Travis, I think you might have been hanging out here at that night. There was a guy that got extremely salty. I think, Greg, you were hanging out here that night as well. And the guy was getting a little testy in the chat, and you guys were like giving him the riot act in the chat, saying that he was super salty. I can't even remember. I think it was a football break. But I just thought it was hilarious that you guys had our back that night for sure. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's start in the middle. Let's look at the side profiles of the papers. Nothing color-wise. What do we got? Recommended viewing right there. Colorado on the left. Yes. Yeah. Yep. All right, we got some kind of color coming up here. What do we got? To 402 for the D-backs. Then a franchise futures. I remember it well. Yes. You know, for the most part, we've got a pretty calm, easygoing thing going on here night after night. But sometimes. Diamondbacks to 499 paper. And we got something coming up here, boys. Okay, we got a New York Mets guy in front, and here we go. Kansas City coming up here with the Jackson Cower. Is that how I'm saying it? Class of 18 autograph, Kansas City, and this break belongs to Joe P. Joseph P. III. And it's numbered to 250, buddy. Very nice. Class of 2018 autograph. 95 of 250. Very nice. Very nice. Kansas City, Joseph. Congratulations, my friend. Let's keep this rolling. Good stuff. Boom on the refractor as well, the 250. Nice. Recommended viewing, Casey on the left there. Okay, 1 out of 3 stacks down. Let's keep moving. So this will put us halfway there, guys. Once we get through this box, we will have 4 more to crack open. Purple coming up here in the chromes. What do we got? Lawrence Butler to 250 for the A's. Absolute sold out. Excellent. Thank you, guys. We'll be jumping into that one. We got the next case of this stuff next. So Bowman draft number 9. And then I guess we'll be jumping into some absolute memorabilia basketball. Thank you guys for getting that one sold out. Really appreciate it. Living out of prayer. Halfway there. Here's Nick with a facsimile auto. Papers. I see some purple. What do we got? Tavares paper to 250. Texas. Recommended viewing. And here comes our next one, guys. New York. And it's a first rounder. Who's got the New York spot? Robert P. Anthony Siegler. What do we got for you, man? Anthony Siegler auto for the New York Yankees. New York Yanks. Robert P. picking that one up. Congrats, Robert. he put an egg on a Bon Jovi. And then they punched a hole through the black card, which was weird because we weren't even in Atlantic City. All right. Franchise futures. And nothing in the paper for color. The Yankees, the Siegler? Yeah, nice. First Yanks, I think, so far, right? What do we got? Grayson Rodriguez, Sterling. Time for a Houston hit, Trav. Let's see, man. We got a lot left to look at. Okay, green coming up here. Sixto Sanchez, green for the Phillies to 99. 26 of 99, green. Okay, there's the next one. And you know what, guys? Jay, what was that Morton Salt you were talking about? Here's Jones for the Angels, blue paper to 150. Here's a franchise futures for the Mariners. And what was that team again? I think it was the Tigers, right? Oh, wait. There's the Tigers. How about a Cody Clemens auto coming up here for the Tigers? Chris L. And that's green to 99, boys. Very nice auto. 97 of 99, Cody Clemens. Nice auto and green to 99. Not quite, but still not too bad. Morton Salt. Detroit doing well. All right, that does it for that one. We got 4 boxes remaining, fellas. Give me just a moment. Oh, I know. It's so good. It's so good. All right, offloading cards to the side here, guys. Making space on the old break table. 4 boxes to go. Let's keep it going, guys. Optic football's down to 5. So we've got 2 breaks coming up after this one. We've got another case of the same stuff. Then we've got the absolute basketball. then Optic Football is looking pretty good to go with 5 remaining teams. So let's get those guys filled up, and we can have, another epic night here. Okay, 4 left. So good it has to be fat. All right, let's go here. And of course, if this one goes to the Tigers, we'll see how that outcome turns out with random.org. Empty box. Yep, let's not forget about the Elite Extra, guys. Elite Extra kind of, the spotlight got turned off that one a little bit because this stuff, the Bowman Draft, came out literally, was it the same day or within a day or two of the release? Which definitely took the spotlight off that one, but that is a great product. 250 cards in total per half case, and like 80% of the cards are hits. Loaded product. Good one last night, too? Excellent, excellent. I've got 10 boxes sitting off to the side here. These packs don't want to open. Jay, I was saying, what are the chances of us pulling that superfractor tonight? We talked about it before, right? No superfractors across any of this stuff yet. Yeah, 100 hits across 10 boxes out of 250 cards, so just shy of 50% of the cards are actually hits. Plus you get some low numbered stuff in there which counts as hits too. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, last chance for it, right? Contenders basketball. Excellent. Okay. Here it comes. It's going to be Kansas City again. Kansas City with a Daniel Lynch. Daniel Lynch, it's going to be, and KC belongs to Joe P. the third. There you go, Joseph. Daniel Lynch auto for KC. Coming up as the first one. Coming up early in the box. Yep, guys, we got a couple new little programs I think you're really going to enjoy. Jason's alluding to it in the chat there. I think you're going to like what we're going to offer come 2019. Some stuff we're working on. We got a Fisher for the Dodgers paper to $4.99. We'll keep you in suspense for another week or so. Franchise futures. Well, all right, guys. Jay, what was that salt brand? I think it was right here. We got Thad Ward for Boston to 250, purple. What was that brand of salt? And what was that team again? Well, how about them Detroit Tigers? Casey Mize, what do we got here, boys? Refractor auto to $4.99. Booyah. 339 of 499. Fantastic. Chris L., there you go, buddy. Welcome back to the breaks, my friend. Good to see you back in, and you're getting some love from them Tigers, buddy. Congratulations. Boom. Boom, boom. All right, keeping it going. Detroit's crushing it. Who are we looking for? We're looking for Houston. Who else are we looking for, guys? Call out your team, call out your player. Let's conjure it up. All right, stack number 2. Here come the Chromes. I see purple chilling out in the Chromes right here. What do we got? Edmund for the Cubbies to 250. Purple. Franchise Futures, Kansas City. Twins for Greg Z. Who else are you guys looking for? Greg Z on the Twins. I know, right? You inject the karma. You inject the karma right into the spot by going with the refund. Paper, 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 or plastic. I'll go with paper. Okay, here's a Sterling of Jonathan India for the Reds. There's green chrome coming up in a second here. Okay, we got Noah Naylor, green chrome. Indians to 99, 97 of 99. Recommended viewing Cole Winn on the left there. The negative feedback is imminent. The best part about it, it's not great at all. I joke in a sarcastic way. The best part about it is if you refund somebody and the transaction is basically squashed, they still have the ability to leave negative feedback, which is really ridiculous. eBay's whole system needs to be rethought and revamped, but that'll never happen. That'll never happen. How many years ago was it they took away the ability for sellers to leave feedback on buyers? That's gone. That's been gone for a long time. What do we got? Alfonso Rivas for the A's to 402. We got a Franchise Futures, San Diego. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. All right, we got something coming up next, boys. I could see the card is upside down right there. What do we got? Dallas Woolfolk for the A's to 499 paper. Franchise Futures Orioles. All right, guys, who's got that San Francisco spot? San Francisco is Drew T. with the Jake Wong. Jake Wong for San Fran. What do we got for you, buddy? Jake Wong auto. San Francisco Giants. San Francisco Giants picking one up right there. Jake Wong auto. Stallion. I didn't Big Mac him or Newport Lights. Back in the online poker days. Jay and I would get together back like 10 years ago and play online poker. Like, I'd be sitting around with my laptop playing a bunch of tournaments. Jason would be sitting around playing a bunch of tournaments. Give me a minute here, guys, to offload these cards. And, we'd get so heated taking bad beats that PokerStars would basically ban your chat for like 24 hours because we'd get so heated in the chat. It was great. It was great. All right, one sec here, fellas. Offloading these cards. Okay, here we go. 3 more boxes. Let's go top. Let's do this one. Then we'll have 2 at the bottom to crack open. I think it was Dennis. We were in I don't know if Dennis is hanging out tonight, but a couple weeks ago we were talking about online poker, and Dennis was saying that I think he got banned from Party Poker back in the day for playing on there underage or something like that. We started all talking about the fact that several of us were into the online poker scene back in the day when it was popular. Big Mac and a pack of Pall Malls. Oh, that was great. I could probably still dig those emails out from PokerStars because they would send you an email saying that your chat has been banned for 24 hours due to whatever, due to going against their terms of service. Listen, man, Passionate about our game back in those years. Passionate about the game. There's one. There's a two. Here comes the third. Yep, the vulgar content. Define vulgar, sir. Okay, here we go, guys. He responded already. Oh, goodness. All right, well, we'll see how good the Tigers continue to crush it here. All right, what do we got? Brendan Davis, green paper to 99 for the Cubbies. And here comes our next one, guys. It is going to be Braxton Ashcroft for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh belongs to who? Chris G on the Pittsburgh ownership. There you go, man. Sparkle to 71 auto of Ashcroft. Very nice, man. Or Ashcraft, right? 8 of 71. Little sparkle auto for the Pittsburgh spot. Cool looking card. Tampa Boom to complete the circle. I know. Franchise future for the D-backs. Sparkle action. Luis Robert to 402 for the White Sox. The third Esquire. Junior, senior. You know what's funny? Speaking of eBay, I've got so much personal junk that I need to post up on eBay to sell off, like a lot of electronic stuff. Here's a sparkle right here for the Indians, and I never give myself the time to work up the listings. It's something I got to do. Maybe this weekend. I'm going to force myself to list those suckers. I got a bunch of, I got those 2 Fire TV boxes. Got to post those up there. Got a bunch of other stuff. I've committed to it now. I've just set my mind to doing it. What's up, David? How's it going? Nice break pull to Joey Bart. 1 of 1 Elite Extra on an auto. The refractor Prismy color. What do you think it's worth? Guys in the chat, I should be able to give you some kind of indication on that one. What do we got here? Colorado Rockies to 499 paper. Paper. Always best, Dave, to use eBay's completed listings. Look for a similar card in the same series and such. Look for something in the same numbering if you could find it. And, look for completed sold listings to give you an idea. Here comes purple. It's in the papers. What do we got here? Ethan Hankins, Indians to 250. And I see something coming up here. All right, we got a franchise futures, and here comes Kansas City again. Kansas City with another Brady Singer. KC is crushing it here. Joe P picking up another one. Brady Singer auto for Kansas City. And this guy jumped off the stack. Just a regular paper for the Mets. Guys, don't forget, subscribe to the old YouTube channel. We definitely want to build up that subscriber base. I think we're at like 1150 now or something around there, 1150 subscribers. A couple months ago, before we started streaming to Facebook Live, where were we, Jay? Something like 800 and something? So you got a pretty good amount of subscribers in the last, just 3 months or so. Luis Robert to 402. Franchise futures for the Mets. Paper, looking for the colors. Facsimile auto right there. Boston. All right, shuffling on through, looking for color, looking for the autos. There we go, a little sterling action of Alec Bowman for Philadelphia. Papers, 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 papers. I sound like the guy on, it wasn't Goodfellas. Was it Goodfellas? Give me the papers, give me the papers. Miami Guzman to 250, purple. I think it was Goodfellas. There was just news on Goodfellas. One of the guys from Goodfellas that was just like a supporting actor passed away. Showed a picture of him with Ray Liotta. I'm like, I don't really remember him. Guy was like 80-some years old. Yo, Doug F. in the house. What's going on, Doug? How's it going, bud? Zeus72 in the house. All right, guys, give me a minute here. We got 2 boxes left. 2 boxes to go. Doug, what's exciting back in New York tonight, buddy? All right, 2 boxes, here we go. Box 7 of 8. Pretty solid break thus far, guys. Pretty solid break thus far. Empty box, guys. Awesome, Doug, awesome. Glad you can make it out tonight. All right, guys, so this is break number 8 of Bowman Draft. Break number 9 coming up next. It's already sold out. In addition to that one, we got Absolute Basketball, sold out, so we'll be doing that after break number 9. Optic Football, looking real low, down to 5, I believe. And then Bowman's Best, holy cow, man, we got Bowman's Best down to 7. I'll tell you know what, it's funny you mentioned that, Greg. I was having internet problems here for a while, and I was setting my phone up as a hotspot and connecting my Fire TV to the phone just so I can have like Netflix and stuff, because it would cut out for like hours at a time, and I'm like, man, without internet for like several hours, your entire like entertainment is like you're cut off from the world in terms of entertainment value, right? We're so dependent on the streaming services now. Varying prices, David. Varying prices on the spots. You know, anywhere from, I'm looking at the overall list, the average price across the board, there were some teams as low as $15, some teams in like the $60-some range. It's a full 8-box case break with 3,000 plus cards in it, and you get all cards as well with free shipping. So definitely, you know, check out the baseball selection. We likely won't be getting any more of this, but we do have Bowman's Best up there. Yeah, get the papers, get the papers. Joey 2 times or something they called him, right? All right, here we go, fellas. Let's get at it. Looking for color across the papers, nothing there. Tristan McKenzie to 402 for the Indians. We got a franchise futures. Oh, I love that movie. I love that movie, and I love Casino. Casino, those Vegas movies are probably part of the reason that I always fantasized about moving to Vegas. You know, I live here in Vegas now, so how about it? I blame Martin Scorsese for it. Alec Bowman facsimile auto. Yeah, Goodfellas is so good. So good. All right, we got, I see it. Next auto coming up right there, guys. It's upside down facing us. Yeah, Casino was a good follow-up to Goodfellas. Obviously not as good as Goodfellas, but still pretty great. Yeah, guys, we listed some 2016. 3 more baseball cases up on the site today. Another case of Prime Cuts, another case of Pantheon, and a case of Finest Baseball. All right, guys, here it comes. Cubbies are getting it. Cubbies going to Robert P. with a Cole. Is it Rotor? Chicago Cubbies. What do we got? And that's purple. Purple with ink. 94 of 247. 94 of 247. You know what's funny, Doug? The guy that they just destroy in the bar, Joey Boombots or whatever they called him, he stabs him with the ink pen, and they take him out, and that's like the opening scene of Goodfellas. That's the same guy. If you watch Raging Bull, that Joe Pesci beats down in Raging Bull as well. The same actor. That guy plays the same kind of actor, like a supporting character in a lot of those mob movies. And it's the same guy that he beats down in Raging Bull as he, I think, kills in Goodfellas, which is kind of funny. Not really funny in a live sense, but funny in a movie sense anyway. All right, Alex McKenna to 402 for Houston, so a little something on the Houston spot. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's the guy, gray hair, like slick back gray hair guy. The guy that he takes out in the bar with the ink pen in Goodfellas. He also beats, I think he actually like smashes his head with the cab door in Raging Bull. Jared Kalenic for the Mets right there, Sterling. I don't know if Scorsese's got some hatred for that actor, but he makes the guy take a beating in all of his films. Here comes Sparkle for the Reds. Reds Sparkle. There hasn't been a good mob movie in quite a while. Kalenic. I remember you guys talking about that last night. All right, here comes green, guys. You got a Jeter Downs to 99. 11 of 99. Green. All right, let's look at the third stack. We got one box left after it. I'll do a hit recap and a random for that dual team, dual auto. Jeter Downs again, paper to 499 this time. All right, here comes Sparkle, I think, right? Or no, maybe not. Here comes an auto. It's going to be for the Washington Nats, and that's a first rounder right there going off to Chris G. Mason Denneberg, what do we got? Refractor auto to 499. Refractor auto 397 of 499 for Chris. Congratulations, sir. Nice hit, nice hit. David, I apologize. That's Nightbot, an automated program we use. If it's timing you out for a couple seconds, it just has some safeguards built in where if you post capitalization or a bunch of like exclamation points or something, it'll time you out for a few seconds. Not us doing it to you. All right, purple paper. For the A's, 168 of 250. Jesus. Or if you try to post a hyperlink, it won't allow you to do it. All right, Cubbies getting the next one again. Chicago Cubs going to Robert Nico Warner. Nico. Chicago Cubs. And that is the first round guy right there, right? I've got my list of first rounders off to the left here, and Nico is one of them. Chicago Cubbies, congratulations again, Robert. Teams are doing well. All right, nothing in the colored in the paper side. Last little bit from this box. Okay, give me 1 sec to offload these cards, guys, and we're going to get to the final box here. Just a minute. You know, it's one thing we're talking about these mob movies. The one thing I never knew was, Bronx Tale. Bronx Tale. I never knew that. I think Chaz Palminteri, the actor who played, kind of the mobster, the bad guy, if you will, in that movie, he wrote and directed that. But he originally wrote it. It was I think it was a Broadway play, right? And then they made it into a movie in the 90s. And they would have like off-Broadway productions of that movie. But Chaz Palminteri, the actor, was the guy that wrote that whole movie and then starred in it, of course. That was a good one, too. That was a pretty good movie as well. All right, here we go. Don't take offense to it there, David. That's just an automated program we use. I don't know why it timed you out for a couple seconds, but certainly wasn't us doing anything personal to you, my friend. Here we go. Last box, guys. Okay, there's the second one. And here comes the last stack. I'm seeing your guys chat. Let's get your teams up there, fellas. Come on, let's make it happen. All right, let's start with the stack that's closest to us. Let's see what we got. All right. Nothing in the papers. Chromes. Recommended viewing right there. Orioles on the left. All right, no color yet. Okay, I see some color coming up here. What do we got? Jimenez for the Mets to 402. Franchise futures for the White Sox. All right, all right. Sound like Matthew McConaughey. All right, here's some paper. What do we got? Monte Harrison for Miami to 499 paper. And here it comes, guys. It's going to be Diamondbacks franchise futures right here in front of it. And it is going to be Arizona Diamondbacks with the Jake McCarthy. Jake McCarthy, Arizona D-backs going to Chris G. Chris, on fire here. Teams are doing great, Chris. Jake McCarthy for the D-backs. Autograph to start us off. All right, we're still waiting on that superfractor. We're still waiting on maybe a red to show up in here. All right, nothing there. Here comes stack number 2. All right, chrome. Colorado Rockies picking up a blue to 150 right there. Franchise futures. Papers. Facsimile right there, Boston. Okay, there's the next one. Jay, what was that second team that was refunded earlier or yesterday? We got a Athletic to 150 paper for the Mets. What was that second team? I think it was Tampa Bay. I think it was Tampa Bay, right? Tampa Bay going off to Mary with the Shane McClanahan, and that is going to be going to Mary. What do we got? How about to 75, ladies and gents? 63 of 75. Booyah. Shane McClanahan, 6'3 of 75. Is it black, I suppose, right? 63 of 75. Nice. Nice. Let's keep rolling. Tampa Bay scoring a hit. Keep going here, guys. Keep going. Recommended viewing Kansas City on the left. All right, here comes the third and final stack here, guys. Third and final. All right, we got Colton Eastman to $4.99 paper there for Philadelphia. Here comes the next one, guys. We got recommended viewing, and how about a Shane McClanahan again? How about two back-to-back of the same guy, Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay has 2 hits back-to-back. This one, regular base auto. The previous one was to 75. So Tampa Bay, back-to-back hits, back-to-back same player hit, no less. How about that? Let's keep rolling through. Our second case and final case of this stuff is coming up in just a minute here, guys. Break number 9. Got a Ryan Weathers right here, Bowman Sterling. All right, last little bit here from this final box, guys. Purple for the White Sox to 250. 88 of 250 purple. Recommended viewing, Gorman on the left there, so it does fall as a St. Louis card. All right, guys, that is it. That is break number 8. I will do a hit recap on all the autos and such coming up here next, and I'll set up that random for the that amazing recommended viewing dual auto card. So if you're looking to see who's the winner of that one, which is this guy right here, which was pulled early on in the break, check that sucker out, 44 of 50. So I'm going to set that up in a random. It's going to be Detroit against Kansas City. So hang tight if you want to see the outcome of that one, guys. It'll be posted in a separate video from the main one here, guys.